One of the many projects whose management of Royal Cosy Hills Hotel, otherwise known as Jirapa Dubai, and their South African partners is putting up to give a facelift to the hospitality and tourism industries in the Upper West region is the construction of a safari resort. Work on the project is moving steadily and is already 76% complete. Project manager of Royal Cosy Hills Hotel, Michael Kulge, says the safari resort, when completed, will not only entice tourists but will be a game changer in the region's development.
Within the safari in itself, you can see we have this artificial lake here, which created an island with an open restaurant where we expect guests to have a feel of nature's environment. In addition to this area, we have fishes in there available for fishing activities, aqua activities. Also, going forward on this project, we have some aqua games that we want to introduce on this, like the jet skiing and whatnot. So yes, the safari aspect is also ongoing, and from what we can all see, we are done about 76% of this project when it comes to safari aspect alone. We are expecting the last batch of animals to be arriving within this quarter, and by the end of this year, that's by the last quarter, we should have a full commissioning on the safari aspect of this project as well.
Several animal species have already been brought to the safari resort, which is at an advanced stage of completion. Some caged and others allowed to move freely but within the 4-kilometer length fence ranch. Notable among them are the zebras, ostriches, kangaroos, tortoises, and antelopes. Others are baboons, peacocks, geese, and Shetland ponies. Dams have also been constructed to keep aquatic animals and also serve the drinking needs of the animals. 41-year-old Marcel Peter Tournier is a South African and has loved for animals since age 5. He manages a safari resort.
I've been working with animals since I was about 5 years old, and I've worked right the way through with snakes all the way to birds, to predators. I've trained animals. I do a lot of movie work with lions, hyenas, wild dogs, cheetahs, stuff like that. I specialize in breeding cheetahs, so I love working with a variety of different animals. And animals are straightforward. They tell you to your face whether they like you or not, so you know exactly where your playing field is with them.
He said some of the animals that will be brought to the safari resort will not only be the best, but the first time seen in either Ghanaian or West African soil. He added that by the time the safari resort is open to the public, they will have several different species of animals.
Well, very simple. The animals are here for a few reasons: for breeding and education, and to attract tourists. To get people in, they can have a nice close look at some of the animals. Some of the species that we're bringing in, it's going to be first for Ghana, and we're busy working on a few surprises. We're seeing if we can try and bring those in. That will also be the first for Ghana. So yeah, keep posted.
I'm just coming out from one of 4 night houses constructed for the lions that will be kept at this safari. This is the place that has been first inspected by the Wildlife Division of the Forestry Commission. Michel Tournier explained how they will manage the 4 lions that will be imported to the safari resort at the 4 night houses and the 2 cages.
This is the night house facilities. It's divided into 4, so we can split the lions up if we have to. The lions have access to these night houses every single day and every single night. Doors will always be open unless we're inside cleaning. When we're inside cleaning, we train them to come in, we close the doors, and we can safely go in and clean. So the enclosure itself is divided into 2. So if we've got any babies, the male can be split one side and the female can go out with the babies. And then what we do is when we introduce the females, when we introduce females to the babies, we introduce one at a time. We let them bond with the babies, and when they're ready, we let the male out. And we introduce him to the babies. Otherwise, if it happens too quickly, it can get quite nasty.
Apart from this project, boosting the tourism industry in the Upper West region, it also gives opportunity to students to come around to learn more about animals right here.
By the time, within the next 5 years, we will have the zoo section operational, which will have a variety of different monkey species, all the way through to maras and wallabies and birds and tortoises. And then I want to start introducing a reptiles section also. We can have showcase some of the snakes that we get here in Ghana. Yeah, and then bringing in more of the predator species, wild dogs, hyenas, cheetahs. We want to set up a cheetah breeding program, which will also be one of the firsts for West Africa and Central Africa. Quite a few different things, quite a few different projects in place.
Despite the huge potential benefit that the region stands to gain from the completion of the safari project and other tourist sites in the region, most tourists and holiday makers are reluctant to come to the region due to the unavailability of commercial flight operations. It is the hope of the players in the tourism industry that the dismantling of the Vodafone mast, which flight operator says is sited on the flight path, will enable commercial flights to resume operations in the region. When that is done, the tourism industry will be well patronized, leading to the total development of the Upper West region.
Reporting for the news, Rafik Salam, Jirapa.